Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, I was miles away there. I'm playing with my phone. Right, this is the video I'm going to do, showing you how I decorate my journal pages. It may be a two-part, it just depends on how things go. But I get out kind of everything. If you could see my desk, look, I've got stuff everywhere and all across on my my laptop here. Look, it's all. This is what I do. I pull out everything I can think of that I might need. I might not necessarily use it all, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. I'm going to be using the Paper Boutique Steampunk Romance. That's the paper I've decided I'm going to use to do mine. What I'm going to do is, this is my piece of paper that I folded in half the other day. What I'm going to do before I do anything else is I'm going to just ink up the sides just a bit, just so that it gives it a bit of on the edges of it. And I do that all the way round on all of it. Because I don't want it all to be seen, so I mean, you don't have to use vintage photo. You can use whatever ink you've got. It doesn't have to be vintage photo. It's just that's what I use. But like I said, it doesn't have to be. And you do that all the way round, and then I'll turn it inside as well. It just takes that nice edge there, it does, and it looks really nice. Well, I think it does anyway. So and all I'll do is just turn it inside and do exactly the same on that side. I'm really looking forward to this, and if it goes on for a year and a half, so what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to close it down. I'm going to leave it up till Sunday, I think, and then I'm going to close it down, just say no more entries, because obviously we don't want, I don't think we can cope with too many more, but I have got a video up for all of you. It's just loading up at the moment. I'm hoping it won't take too long. That's just for all of you that have asked to join in. It's just a little video just asking you to get in touch with me and let me know some information and that, so that I can get things put down, because I've got myself a book. I'm going to put everybody's info in and that, so it looks, so it comes up okay. I'm just going to go across this edge here as well, because I didn't do that. I'm going to use cardstock to cover this as well. I know a lot of you, why are you using copy paper if you're going to, because okay, on the outside I may want to I'll show you in a minute. Right, okay, so that's that bit done first. Then I'm going to choose a sheet of paper that I want to use in here, because I like this one, so I'm going to go for this one. And that is going to go there to cover that, just like that there. And I want it to go just so there, so that it's not oh, let me find a pencil. There's me thinking I was all organised and that, and I'm not really. Oh, come on, pencil. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Isn't it typical? I've got hundreds of pencils around, and when I want one, I can't find one. Oh, yeah, there you go. I know where there's somewhere. Okay, so I just want to cover this just and let it just show that little edge. And I don't want to show too much of it, but obviously I think we need to have it there. Just there, I think will be nice. I'm humming and hawing at the moment. I'm thinking about getting myself one of those little desktop guillotines, the little tiny mini ones, because my bigger one's too big to just put on here just to do these little things. So I'm humming and hawing. I'm not sure. There we go. And that piece we will be using, so don't panic. You see, so you just put it on there. And what I tend to do, what I'll do with this, literally with the ink that I used, I'll literally just take that round the edges. It doesn't have to be a huge amount, but it just gives it that little bit of a colour there, just to give it more of that vintagey look, you know. Takes that bright white away, which is what we really want. Well, I do. That's how I like it anyway. So if I do this in one go, I'm not sure when it's going to go up. Because the way things are loading at the moment, it could take 3 or 4 days. There we go. That takes that brightness right away. So let me go down just that little bit there, like that. So it's like that, yeah? So all I'm going to use is me, this one I'm using, really good, lovely glue. Works very easy for me. I don't want to do too much out all at once. And I tend to do that, and then I'll go along with my finger. Move that out of the way. This is how I do it. I'll just go along with my finger and do that, and then that spreads it all everywhere. Because you've got to make sure you get it in these, into the edges and the corners and that sort of thing. But it doesn't, it gets very tacky very quickly, which I like. And then I will just put it onto there, just, oh, come on. There we go, and then that goes on there like that. Okay, I'm going to get a baby wipe out just on the safe side. I hate having glue on my pad. And you'll hear me going all the time. It's because I'm in a bit of a pain this morning, and that's how I get through my pain bits. So you'll just have to excuse me. So let me do that like that. Okay, so that will be my first page. What I'm thinking of doing, because it's steampunk and you know me guys, this was a necklace that I brought. I've already cut off one side, so I'm humming and hawing. I'm going to cut off this other side as well. I mean, you can embellish these with whatever you want. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be whatever you have in your stash. You don't have to go buying stuff. This is just me. I have lots of bits and pieces in my stash that I save up and put away. But this won't go to waste because I will use that as well. So, and then that I will just put on there like that. And this is, don't forget, it's a steampunk romance. So, and you know me, guys, with my red and black. So that will just hold that there and there, I think. That's what I'm going to do, just there and there like that, I think, yes. And then that goes there. Okay. No, I'm going to save that for a rainy day. Let's have a look, see what else we can find. I was just thinking I might do a pocket. Nope, don't want that one. You just have to bear with me because this is just as I go along. I'm doing this. I'm not doing it in any particular order. It's just you're watching me how I do what I'm doing live, so to speak, if that makes sense. There's no pre-planning. I just get on and do whatever I have in my head, and it doesn't necessarily turn out right. So if I do a little pocket across there. Okay, let's move you across there for the minute. Let's go up. We only want to go up, what? 2 inches, if that. How big are you, Mr. Bird? Right, so 3.5 inches, yeah. Right, okay, let's get you a brim. That's not very straight, is it? Okay, let me try that again. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this at all. It's better. Okay, let's get you over there. You up there. And I'll just cut that out there. Dear, see, everything dropped on the floor. Not good at it at all. Do apologise. I'm hoping you guys can see all this that I'm doing. But as I say, this is just me. I'm not perfect at doing journal pages by any means. There's a lot of ladies out there who are a lot better at it than I am. So, again, let's just put you up there for a minute. Let's go around the edges just a little bit, just to take off that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, let's put you back there. Right, do a little pocket there. Actually, I might just, because I'm thinking of doing a braid up the side as well. So if I do that there, and then I could do this across the top. Nope, don't like that. Can't do that. Okay, let's think, Linda. Okay, so we do that there. Do that there like that. Those two can go in there, I think. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not swearing to that. Okay. Now do a couple of little tags over that there. Okay, let me think. I don't want to go crazy, but I don't know. What about if I did that way? So I could do that there and there like that. Nope, don't like it. Don't do it. Okay, what about that there? With that could go on there like that, but let's have a look what I could do. Oh, that wasn't clever, Linda. And all I do on these flowers is literally just go over the vintage photo, and it just gives it it takes away that brightness, if you like. It just means it's not in your face so much, which you really don't want, do you? And I could put that just there, like that, underneath there, like that. This is just a bandage that I've shredded. Little bit of bandage. All I did was there, look, the pieces like that. And I've just shredded them just to give you the fibres, which again is something I love working with. So that goes there like that. That goes in there like that. Oh no, it's here somewhere. Come on, there we go. That's it up there like that. And that goes on there like that. Yeah. And then I could just leave that as that for now. Okay, right. Let's find the glue gun. Where's my glue gun? I should have got that on to heat up, but I forgot. Maybe not. Okay, we'll use the wet glue then. Let's see if that'll work better. Okay, so, right, we need to move that out of the way. This I'm going to just, because I'm going to use this as a pocket. I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to cover that anyway. So there we go, that side. Okay, let's get. I do like this. It's really quite nice. A little bit of double on there like that. I think it's that on there like that. And all my flowers busted, but hey ho, never mind. Once it's all glued down, you won't even notice it. And this glue, this color, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it seems to dry, gets very tacky very quickly and dries very quickly, which is what I want. So okay, let me put these bits on. I just want to put a bit on here, there, on the big bit there. I'm going to put a big bit in that so that that will glue down. And then we're in place there, like that. And we can go along, and no, I'm going to let that dry a little bit longer on its own because it's obviously quite tacky at the moment. Right, so while that's drying, I'm now going to go on and make some tags to go into this pocket, which is quite normal for me, which is what I do. And all I'm doing with that is I've got a couple of tags that I'm just going to move that out of the way to let it dry. Let it start drying and get tacky. Let me put that there for a moment. Stay there. You stay there. Okay. So I have a couple of tags there that I'm going to just draw around and use them as a template. Which is all I was wanted to do, was just use them as a template. You can have bigger ones, you can have smaller ones. It really doesn't matter. So that, yeah, so that none of this paper gets wasted. So all I would do is literally just, so if you've got a tag anywhere, just use them as templates. You don't have to have tags. See, it just cuts out and it'll just use it as a tag. And it doesn't go to waste then. And literally just draw around it. Just, you make your own ephemera. Doesn't have to be anything special or anything. You can, you know, see, that will make me a couple of tags there, which I'm quite happy with. And then it won't go to waste, will it? I hope you guys can see this all right. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to check the camera. I'm not good at all this showing people stuff. I don't claim to be a teacher. I just do stuff on the fly. I don't plan anything. I just go with it and see where it takes me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we just have to bear with it and go with whatever we've got. So there you are. You've got two tags there. Again, just go around the edges. That's all I do, just to take away that brightness. You don't need a lot of ink. You just need to take away that little bit of that, so it dulls it down a bit. Looks, I think it looks nice anyway. So it's how I like doing it. And then all I do is, oh, wrong one, there we go. Whoa, sorry guys, sorry. I just hit the camera then, didn't I? Sorry. I use the, oh my, okay, there we go, back again. Do apologise. Tell ya. Cool, innit? I just do these and make little holes in them there. Oh. Put that back over there now because I don't want to touch the camera again. So you've got your two little, which are those ones done.